Hey guys, what's up? This is gonna be a short, quick video. Got it left there. There we go. Okay. Sorry, I was making tacos. Check it out. Taco Bell. Oh yeah. And also, before I make what this video's main topic is about, looking at all reviews, people searching, this is where is everyone? Ricky, mom's on vacation and dad's at work. It's like, I'm the one that pets you the most. I'm the one that gives you the most love. Ricky. Ricky. Okay. So, here we got some of the hot sauces. And they got a new hot sauce, that's why I want to show you guys. I haven't tried it yet. I'm about to try it soon on those tacos that I just showed you. As you can see, it's called breakfast salsa. We're off to a good start. Wait a second. You got that saying's really confusing. We're off to a good start. Not for Taco Bell, because Taco Bell's been around for so long and they take forever to make new things. Then again, it's like all fast food. If you realize it, like, when they make a new thing, it takes them like a long time to make. Alright, let's get down to this real reason of the video. Alright. First, we make cigarettes. Ah, dang it. I gotta hurry up because my camera's about to die, and I really want to get this on the camera, and I know why. I want to show you all what I mean when I say I hate people that take like wings. Okay. That'll do. Dang it, I just remembered I left my lighter upstairs. And all I got is this crappy lighter. I got a funny story. You see, I was using this lighter and it fell right down there in that drain. Now that drain, it used to be a foot deeper, but since we moved in here, I was spitting it. I've been spitting in it for like 5 to 6 years now. I know, I'm sorry it sounds gross, but it's true. I've been spitting in that drain for 5 to 6 years, and now it filled up with spit up to a foot wide. Like, it can't sink down into the dirt for some reason like normal water. And I dropped my lighter in there. To be exact, this red one right here, and it's kind of rusted because it was in there for like 3 days. Then my mom fished it out with my device here I created. I really didn't want her to, but then when I thought about it, I was like, it's not a big problem because she used the side you never touch, you know, that rusted side. You touch that, you touch the bottom of it. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to zoom in. You touch the bottom of that and scrape your hand on that, I promise you, you'll get rust poisoning. You know, you'll need a tetanus shot after it. Created it by fire, actually. I'll put you guys up here because this is so. Excuse me. So sorry, I had a burp. So with this lighter I got now, I used to have, and I got out the drain. Now you see it's so rusted, it won't flick. So what I gotta do is I hold the button down, boom, just like that. Now honestly, people, don't do that. See, I have to blow in it, blow in this one too, because if you're not careful with these lighters, and if you're lighting the lighters like that, you can actually burn the tip where the lighter fluid comes out of, and it'll set on fire, and it'll slowly burn down to the butane. That's what the gases in this lighters are called, butane, and they'll freaking explode. It happened to me one time with a cheap lighter. Mostly happens with cheap lighter. I never seen a big lighter do it before, but just to be safe, and if you ever light a lighter with another lighter because you see it on YouTube or something, like, oh, your lighter's not broken, you just need a little help from a friend, and yeah, that saying's true. You know, sometimes it works out a lot. but it's very dangerous to do. So if you ever do that, blow in them. Make sure the flame's out, because if it's not, it's gonna blow up when you least expect it. It takes like 30, probably 15 to 30 minutes to blow up. And what happens is it'll cause like a circle, like 3 times the size of the lighter, and it'll start a fire that size. And yeah, one time that happened to me, it freaked me out because I had the lighter in my arcade machine, and then like there was smoke coming from the basement, and you could literally smell the butane. And my mom was like, "What is that smell? What's that? Is there something on fire down there?" I'm like, no, I don't think so. I was just down there. I just smoked a cigarette, and it looked all fine to me. I went back down there and I saw smoke coming from the arcade machine, and when I looked in there, of course there was like a big burn mark around the lighter, and the lighter was all charcoal. No, it wasn't charcoal, my bad. But around the area of the lighter, like a big, like I said, 3 times the lighter size, it had a giant ring, and that was charcoal because it was on wood inside the arcade machine. Hold on. Okay, that's Niam. The guy came up to me, and I was walking to CVS, the pharmacy. The guy came up to me and he was like, "What are you doing walking down the street?" I was like, "I don't know, I'm walking down the street to get my medication." He said, "Yeah, well, I don't know, I just seen you walking down the street and was curious if you lived around here." I was like, "Yeah, I do live around here. I live right here at this yellow house. But you know what you don't, like, you know what you should be looking out for is where you live, because I saw where he pulled out from. It was weird. He drove around the block, and I was still walking, I walk really slow. So he drove around the block, and then what he did was he wasn't looking where he was driving. This guy was driving on the left side of the road. So at first I thought he was European, and when he should have been on the right side of the road. But when he pulled up to me and started talking, he was like from New York or something. And I told him, well, I saw where you pulled out from, and I know there's a burglar that lives in our neighborhood, and he lives near in your area. So that's what you should be looking out for, Look out for people that goes on your property, not for people walking in the middle of the street, just walking." So yeah, look at this, guys. This is god awful. Why is it only I'm gonna send this to my I'm gonna send this one clip here to the community of Bensonville to show them what their garbage men were so lazy. I don't want to touch that. I don't want to touch that stuff. That didn't come from my garbage. We don't have blue napkins like that. That looks like a doctor's napkin. Looks like it came from the doctor's office. I don't want to touch it. Probably has herpes on it. What's this pan here? Looks like it came from a doctor's office too. It looks like I'm not even going to kick it, I'm just going to leave it there. I'm going to warn my dad about it. Look, there's some over there too. Wow. This is why I have a problem with, you see, when people take a job that they don't want to do, this is what happens. They half-ass it. What really ticks me off is ours is the only garbage that has like that. I kind of feel like it was that guy that stopped me for walking to CVS. And that's funny though, because in my head, I didn't want to seem like an asshole. I really wanted to be one, trust me. I wanted to tell this guy to go F off and let me continue my walk. I'm walking home, goddammit. And he's harassing me basically. God, this is nasty. It was probably him. This is probably contaminated. That's why I'm not going to touch it. I don't even think it was a garbage man. I want to say it was a garbage man. And this is what happens when someone takes a job they don't want to do. If you get a cashier that's not good with people, you're gonna get a bad cashier. I mean, it only makes sense. Like, you have to have good people skills to be a cashier, or that's what I believe you should have, but that's not the case all the time. A lot of the time it's like they're in a bad mood. Jesus, this is disgusting. You know what, this yellow paper though, it looks like it's mine. I'm not gonna, damn, if I can open it, but no, that's not, no, I have different yellow paper. My yellow paper doesn't have that red stripe on it, so that's not mine. Hold on, where are you? There you are. See? That's not my paper. I thought it was mine for a second. That tin's not ours. That's not ours. That napkin could be ours, possibly. Nope, not. Because I thought that blue stain, wherever the hell the blue stains are, looks like Windex cleaner, I don't know. That's my guess. But these blue stains, I thought it was like a print. That's why I thought it was our napkin. No, it's not. We haven't made a pie in over 2 months, so I doubt we threw out a pie tin. You know, let's check the garbage. They'll explain, yeah. See, the garbage men were here. Yeah. Yeah, the garbage men were here. I don't think they done this though. The guy that done it lives down that way. That's what I believe. Lives all the way at the end there. And you know what? That's bullshit. Look at this. Look at this. So there's no mess anywhere else. There's no mess anywhere else. It's like, what? Do I have to put a camera up? Oh, hold on. Someone's walking. I don't want to record people without, you know. But hey, if I catch someone near my fence, I'll record them. Now I know what to watch out for. They think they're slick. They're not slick. They done it like around the time of the garbage guys done it. The thing is, they should have done it all the way through, you know. Like, it would make sense if there's like a opening. Let me kick over this tin. This might be dangerous to do because honestly, there could be anthrax under this tin, and I could be stupid for trying to kick it over. I'm not going to do it. What's this? I'm going to have to clean my shoes. That's how much I don't trust this shit. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. How fucking disrespectful. Look at this. Look, no one else is like this. No, no one else is like this. It's just ours. This is messed up. Look, there's a guy creeping right now. Very suspicious. Very fucking suspicious. Who is this? Is it the guy that made the mess? I don't know. I really doubt this was the garbage people though. I really do. I don't want to pick this up. Nasty. Look, this is how I throw my cigarettes out. I roll them out and I put them in my pocket. Just like that. Hey! It's Principal of Community. This is awesome. Oh, this is awesome. I got to see you. So the garbage men just came and like they left a big mess over here. I don't want to touch none of this stuff because this didn't come from our garbage. This is all like different stuff, you know. I know our garbage. I know what we throw out. This isn't it. So it could be contaminated. I don't know if it's contaminated or not. That's why I don't want to pick it up. So is that a problem? Because it's not really my garbage. I just came out here to get the recycling bin.
Yeah, maybe you can call and tell them.
Oh, you think you could write down the number or something for me? I don't got a pen on me. If you don't mind. I don't mean to be holding you up, sir.
Okay.
Alright, I appreciate this. Yeah, because I came out here and I looked down this alley and I was like, oh, it's only in front of ours. I mean, if it was our garbage, I would have no problem picking it right back up. But since it's not, I don't want to get sick and stuff. Like, I never seen a blue napkin before. It looks like it came straight from a doctor's office. Let me turn this off. And here I thought the community would help you. No, they just sent me in a roundabout. And you know what? It took a good hour. Okay, no, I'm exaggerating now. Okay, it took like a good 35 minutes, to be exact. And the first two people that I had to call, well, the first person in the community, the guy that pulled up that you guys saw, the person that they made me call was like, they made me call the community, and the community was like, we can't do nothing. We're not the public service, and that's like a contractor. So we'll give you these two numbers to call. Well, okay, I wrote them down in the order she told me. Hold on, let me look at it. I actually got it written down right now in pocket. See? So the public work, that's what the community gave me the number of. Public work and then public service. So I called public work first, and they were kind of upset because they're like, I hate, they honestly said this to me. They're like, I hate when the community, I'm throwing this out, there's no need for it now. They're like, I hate when the community keeps telling people to call us for the wrong problems. They always do this to us. I'm like, oh God. I was like, okay, I'm sorry. They're like, no, it's not your fault. It's the community. They keep doing this to us. And I'm like, I feel bad that they do that to you. And then so she's like, no, just call that second number that the community gave you. That's who can help you. And I'm like, okay, I'll call them. Now let me remind you, this is not our garbage. So I shouldn't be picking it up right now, but I got this bag handy because I gotta go pick it up. What happened was is that the public service, the garbage people, they told me, first they had me waiting in silence for like a good 15 of those 35 minutes, and then they acted like they're going to give me a couple options to choose from. No, they gave me one option. You got paid for us to come out there again. I was like, hold the phone. I was like, I'm not going to pay you extra because you did a crappy job. That doesn't make sense. Would you? Okay, it's like saying if you go to a restaurant and you get served cold food or bad food that could poison you, and would you pay for that meal? No, you wouldn't pay for that meal. It only makes sense. So I was like, you know what? No, you're not going to charge us. And you know, if it's contaminated, it's contaminated. I'll take my risk. I'm going to do it safe. I'm going to get some garden gloves too before I do it. And I'm going to throw it all out. Waste the garden gloves. And if it happens again, I'll have it on camera next time. So there's that. See, that's the thing. When you're a YouTuber, you can get stuff on camera like this, and you'd be like, oh, do I have to pay for it now even though I got evidence of it? We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens next week, actually. I'm going to be recording them as they come. It better be Thursday, too. Lately, they've been changing the days up. I guess they're trying to be sneaky or something, trying to leave garbage. I don't know. So I'm going to go pick it up now. But they were no help. The second number, the public service number, she was a lot of help, though. In fact, she was like, she told me to call her back if they couldn't solve the problem, the contractors themselves, and that's what I did. And she was like, okay, then I'm just gonna call them myself and put in a complaint for you. Well, there you go. great, get those people fired. That's what I say. You know, that's what the point of this video is. Don't take a job that you don't want to do. If you're not good with people, don't be a cashier. Don't work on the telephone. Or as a, you know, don't work as a receptionist if you're not good with people, because that doesn't make sense. You should be good with people, and people, like, you should be the person that people want to talk to. Or you're just wasting your time and you're not going to get good reviews. Like this garbage people don't want to do their job, obviously. I mean, look, I have to do it for them. I'm doing a garbage man's work. I'm not getting paid for it. That's what bothers me the most about this, you know. That's what bothers me the most about that problem. Because I come into a lot of these people that don't want to do their job, and they treat people so rude, and it's hard to watch. It's like, and then when you get up next in line, you're like, ah, oh, damn it, now I gotta be treated rude. Well, I guess it happens everywhere. But honestly, like, people, listen to me. Do a job you love, because if you do that, you'll achieve a lot faster. If you do a job you hate, you're going to stay at the same spot for a long time. I promise you that. You're not going to get rewards for being a jerk. That's not how life works. So, I hope you guys take my advice. Peace out. Stay awesome, YouTubers and viewers. And yeah, I'm sorry that I'm not going to be uploading any more Simpsons Hit and Run, but as you guys know it, my computer got hacked and I had to reboot it, so I lost all the saved progress, and I really don't want to beat 7, or my bad, it's a 7 level game, but I was on the 6th level, you know, so I don't want to beat the whole game over again trying to speed run it, because that game you can't speed run, you have to take your time. So if I did try to beat it, it'd take me like a good 2 to 3 days to get to that same spot, and I don't want to do that yet, you know. I want to wait a little bit of time, so next time I do play it, it'll feel fun again for me. I hope you can understand that. And I'm sure a lot of you didn't really like the Simpsons Hit and Run game. Honestly, I was just doing that mostly for myself, because like it was one of my favorite games in the past growing up, and like I wanted to keep it as a memory, you know, so I can, as I get older, I can go back and watch my gameplay on it and be like, oh yeah, that was my favorite game, and it probably still is gonna be. So, alright guys, geez, that's so weird to look at. That actually freaks me out. Why does my dad have these signs? Warning, rats. Do not feed the rats. They get large and, I guess, mean like that. Honestly, I did hear a rat scream, but not a rat, a mouse. My cousin in Kentucky, my cousin stepped on a mouse's tail, like trying to be funny. And it wasn't funny when he screamed, and the mouse screamed like really loud. It was like, it made us jump. The scream was so loud it made us jump. And on top of that, it was holding, like it bit onto my cousin's shoe. Luckily he had shoes on, or he'd got rabies that day, and or could have got rabies. And it was funny though, because he's like, and he's trying to kick he's not really trying to kick the mouse off, but he just swings his foot, and the mouse just goes flying in the bush. And I guess it ran off or something. I don't know. We didn't go looking for it because we were freaked out. Like, whoa, that was weird. That happened. We had no clue mice could scream, you know. And that was the last time my cousin ever stepped on a mouse's tail. He thought he was being cool. He was like, watch me catch this animal. Yeah, real cool when you're acting like a girl, jumping on one leg trying to get a little small mouse off your shoe, you know. Real cool, the guy. I'm just playing with you, Patrick. So, peace out. Stay awesome, YouTubers. Like I said before, my closing off, and I'll be getting out here. Gonna look for these gardening gloves. Hopefully we got an extra pair so I can Yeah, you see, the problem is, like, one of those tins out there, it looks like a tin that a doctor would use that put their tools in to keep them sterile. That's why I really don't want to touch this. And then some of those napkins have this blue liquid on it. I also don't want to touch it. But I also don't want the neighbors to touch it, or I don't want an animal passing by, vermin or pet, that freaking... Already I seen a bird eating at one of the napkins with the blue liquid on it. I feel bad for that bird, but I'm really trying to waste time so I don't have to go pick it up. You know, I don't want to pick up this garbage that isn't mine. It could have came from anywhere. You know, could have came from a neighbor. It could have came from anywhere. And the fact that it's only in our back alley, that's suspicious. That's really suspicious. Like, I'm sure. I mean, I looked down the alleyway and I saw it was only ours. Pretty messed up. I mean, I showed you guys, in fact. Yeah, you guys seen that. It was only our garbage, not no one else's. Now you're probably thinking, oh, I probably done this. No. Why else would I record it? Why else would I go up and talk to the community guys? Why would I get those numbers, you know? If I did all that, why would I waste 40 minutes that I could have been spending writing or making art? You know, why would I do that? What, the waste time? That don't make no sense. Honestly, I'm doing this because I don't want to pick up that garbage. I got to. Honestly, I'm going to do it before my dad gets home, because most likely he will end up doing it, and he will probably end up doing it without gloves, without, you know, he did up, like, oh, let me get this back in the garbage can. I don't want to get in trouble for it. But I don't want him to do that, so I'm going to get it myself in a safe way, and hopefully I don't get sick from it. But if I do get sick, y'all see what happens, because I'm uploading. Next week we're going to be recording those garbage men. If they want to be contractors, if they want to work on this block, well, guess what? You're going to be watched like a hawk. Oof, I didn't even try to rhyme. That just happened. That just came out. Sorry, I'm making this. Sorry, I know I said goodbye. I said goodbye. Goodbye.